then the idea of the Amr and the Alam al-Amr, then the Sharh al-Sadr. All of these things have a deep, the opening of the heart, all of these things have a deep meaning which is connected to devotion to the Holy Prophet, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. Sufis have often commented on the meaning of hadith along with the Quran. For example, the famous hadith, "Whoever sees me has seen the truth." This discusses the results of love for the Holy Prophet and developing the connection to him. The poet Iqbal has alluded to this hadith in the following Persian verse: "Becheshmi man nagah avorde tust, furuhi la ilah avorde tust, ducharam kon besubi man ra'ni, shabam ra tabimah avorde tust," which in English is, "It is you, O Prophet Muhammad, who have brought insight to my eyes. It is you, O Prophet Muhammad, who has brought the light of, there is no God but Allah. Overwhelm me with the morning of, whoever sees me has seen the truth. It is you who have brought the light of the moon to illuminate my darkness." Having made these introductory points, in the following part of my paper, I would like to discuss the theoretical and practical dimensions of the doctrine of Fana Fi al-Rasul, or the utmost degree of love and devotion for the Prophet. First of all, theoretical. Again, this is an ocean, so it had to come down to 2 points of the theory, the Sufi theory of Fana Fi al-Rasul. One is the idea of the insani kamil, the perfect being, and the other is the concept of mehbubiyat. So, inshallah, I will be mentioning these. First of all, the theory of Fana Fi al-Rasul is often associated with Ibn al-Arabi, who died in 1240. He in particular uses the expression, in fact, he does not use the expression Fana Fi al-Rasul, but he uses the concept of al-insan al-kamil, the perfect man, or the complete human exemplar. Human beings, according to Ibn Arabi, were created in the form of the divine name, Allah, the comprehensive name which includes the realities of all the other divine names. But only the perfect human being could actualize all of God's names in their fullness. Ibn Arabi refers to the process of coming to manifest these qualities as tahalluk, or assuming the traits. According to Ibn Arabi, the Quran's commendation to Muhammad that he has been created with khuluqun aziman is a reference to the perfection of Muhammad's, may peace be upon him, realization of his own original nature, created with reference to these divine qualities. For this reason, while humanity forms the barzakh, the boundary or point of mediation between the spiritual and the material worlds, the perfect human being, that is, the Holy Prophet, may peace be upon him, constitutes the supreme barzakh. Now I will present some other aspects of Fana Fi al-Rasul and this perfect exemplar theory based on Lahiji's commentary on the Gulshan-e-Raz of Shabastari. First, from a chapter of this work, this big commentary, which it has the title, quote, "The station of Muhammad is the pinnacle of completion of the perfected ones, the Kamilan." Lahiji says, "Since the furthest limit of the perfection of the perfect ones and the ones who have achieved union ends at the station of the most praised one, Muhammad, peace be upon him, he, Shabastari," it's a commentary, so then he quotes the poem, the couplet of Shabastari, who said, quote, "Follow the footsteps of Muhammad in the Mi'raj, the night journey." Then Lahiji gives the commentary, First comes the stage of perfection of existent things and the seal of the prophets through the ascent, the mi'raj of baqa after fana, sobriety after intoxication. Then comes the stage of traveling in God, Sir Billah, which is the station of his, the Holy Prophet's constancy and his transcending of otherness and duality, as indicated in the hadith, whoever sees me has seen the truth. This is the station of confirmation, tahaqquk, of true existence without non-existence, knowledge without ignorance, power without weakness, will without compulsion. And this is the level of, and he quotes the hadith, I become the ears through which he hears, the eyes through which he sees, the tongue through which he speaks, which is, of course, referring to the hadith of the nawafil and how to have taqarrub, how to get closer to Allah. This is a hadith Qudsi. I would like to quote from another chapter of Lahiji's commentary on the Gulshani Raz. This chapter refers to Mehbubiyat. The chapter is called The Spiritual Path of the Wali in Attaining the Rank of Mehbubiyat, which I have translated as belovedness. The spiritual path of the Wali in attaining the rank of Mehbubiyat, belovedness, and Vilayat, friendship or saintship. I will quote from Lahiji, adding some comments on Mehbubiyat, which I believe is an important aspect, perhaps the most important aspect of Fana Fi al-Rasul. Lahiji writes, since reaching the stage of perfection cannot be attained without perfect love, which is a connection between God and the creation, Shabastari says that, and again quoting the verses of Shabastari, you must go from the level of in kuntum tihbuni, if you love me, to the place of seclusion of yahbibkum Allah, God will love you. So he's quoting that ayah of Quran already quoted, say, O Muhammad, if you love Allah, then follow me and God will love you. Now I'd like to say, so this is not a quote from Lahiji now, this is my comment on the theme of Mehbubiyat. A Sufi explained to me the relationship of the Muhib and the Mehbub on the spiritual path. In this way, the Muhib, the lover, is the one who is aspiring to this love and making the efforts towards perfection and achieving the love of Allah and His Prophet, may peace be upon him. But the Muhib, like the lovers of this world, must be vigilant and aware of his or her faults, for he will be held to account for his smallest imperfections and errors, just like the lover is trying to approach the beloved, but the lover is always making, mistakes or going wrong. The Mehbub, on the other hand, is that enviable state of what we might call in today's language being the recipient of unconditional love. The Mehbub basks in the delight and the ecstasy of knowing and receiving this divine love, seemingly without any effort. In Sufism, progress is conceived of proceeding from Fana Fi Shaykh to Fana Fi al-Rasul and then on to Fana Fi Allah. One secret in this is that it often takes the attention of the spiritual teacher, the sheikh or the peer, to awaken the spiritual seeker to these other levels beyond. The love of the sheikh allows the Sufi to experience the quality of Mehbubiyat, this love, so that she or he can open to this further relationship to the Holy Prophet. In turn, the overwhelming effect of becoming conscious of the spiritual reality of the messenger of love